Welcome back to another episode of Pewology. This is where the people in the pews get to weigh in on a whole bunch of issues. And tonight, we welcome back the Ginger.
Yes.
Welcome back, Anthony. It's been a while, man.
It has.
Good to see you, brother. Glad you're back. Joined us, and he comes with an interesting tale. Give us the quick cliff notes for the podcast. You don't have to name names or anything like that. Just the quick cliff notes of like the story that you've been dealing with.
Oh, okay. That's what this is about tonight, huh?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. So having some we'll say some family drama. I got a call from my mother yesterday. Not yesterday, on Monday. Today is Wednesday. And she's like, hey, Amber's house got broke into.
This is your sister.
Yeah. And she said, we think it's her ex-boyfriend that did it. And I'm like, wait, when did he become an ex?
That was new to you.
No,
huh?
seriously. Yeah. Like we had just saw him a couple weeks ago. Like he was at our house. Seemed like a good stand-up guy. I texted her, I was like, hey, this guy seems awesome.
Wow.
Seems like you picked a good one.
Yeah.
And
has she been through a lot of guys? That sounded bad. Okay, let me rephrase that. Has she had a long, is she ever been close to getting married?
Yeah, she.
That's so bad.
No,
Please,
she
Amber,
was,
don't listen to this.
No, she doesn't listen to podcasts. But about 15 years ago, she was engaged.
Oh, okay. So this is a significant relationship.
Yep. Her and her boyfriend got engaged at my house during Christmas.
Just didn't work out.
Oh, no. I already told her. I had told her before. I was like, this ain't the one.
Oh.
And
it's never good when your brother's saying, dude, don't do it.
But she wanted to do it
powered
anyway.
through.
And, well, she tried to power through, and then it ended badly. Seems like that most of the relationships do. But
so this is technically like
I'm going into too much detail on that. But
yeah,
a tad. We can cut that out later. No,
just a tad.
So anyway, got the call, and so I called her immediately, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? Are you safe? All that good stuff. What can I do?" She's like, "I'm not even home." She was in Tennessee for Thanksgiving break, and the ex-boyfriend was looking over the house, watering the plants, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And she said, I broke up with him over the phone.
Wow. Hold on. That was information we had not. Wow. A phone breakup?
Yeah, it was a text. And well, just hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. I get it because what she had found out, she had an ex-girlfriend of this guy contact her while she was in Tennessee.
So an ex of the guy she's currently dating calls her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, contacts her and says, hey, I used to date this guy. He's bad news. He was abusive, all this kind of stuff. And, you need to dump him immediately.
Oh,
and
wow.
that didn't convince her. She was like, random chick, could be a psycho ex-girlfriend, all this kind of stuff.
I'm sorry, may I?
Yeah.
How did she get her number?
Yeah. How did that happen?
That is a great question. I don't know the answer to. So it could have been maybe social media.
Maybe
somehow.
it's a setup, though. Maybe it feels like maybe some discussions.
I don't think so.
My investigation is still preliminary at this point.
Yes.
I don't think so because
I'm still
there's
gathering data.
Yeah, I don't think so because there's stuff that comes out actually that just came out today, and I was like, oh, she's not involved in that way because I had the same suspicions. And so she said, long history of domestic violence, that kind of stuff, and she obviously kind of shook up, but she called her friend who has a couple of connections in the court system, looked him up. Huge rap sheet, like huge. And
what's he look like?
What do you mean?
What's he look like?
Like a felon? No, I'm kidding.
Does he give off the
like I've committed crimes look?
Well, I mean, he just finished saying that he gave the guy is fantastic, so obviously he didn't. The vibes was
okay. That's a good point. You were in his presence and didn't notice anything.
I think in the pictures that we saw,
the mugshot pictures, he looks
in his defense,
like he belongs in a mugshot. But it's different when you're dealing with somebody and they're not in that situation.
Also, nobody looks good in a mugshot.
No, there's some hot chicks in mugshots.
That's true.
That's a whole thing.
I get that. I know it's a whole thing.
There's a
whole thing. Also, our current president took a pretty good mugshot too, right?
I'm kidding. Let's take that out later.
I mean, there are. It's a fact.
So no, it's true. Yeah, isn't it like a Reddit thread called "I Can Save Her" or something, or
something like that? And then there's like mugshot shotties or something like that. Anyway. I swear, there's something like that. Yes, it's like it's something like that. It's either alliteration, like it's mugshot mamas or something like that. It's something clever. But yes, I know that there's also the I can fix it thing. Yeah. Something like I don't know, something like that. Anyway.
All right, so where'd I leave off?
I don't even know.
You were giving a description of the
see, I thought you were like getting into a racial thing, and I was like,
no, what race is he?
He is black.
Okay.
Which
is he older?
He's than my sister.
Yeah, like is he an old guy?
They're about the same age. They're both about in the mid-30s.
Okay.
So he is 34.
Has he been married before?
That I don't know.
Is he?
He said no, but again, straight up con artist.
Does he have kids?
No. Again, that we know of, no.
Okay.
So again, he came to our home. He seemed like a great guy. He was.
Did he sleep at your home?
No. He there's an Airbnb right next to us in our neighborhood. They stayed at that house. So no.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he said he was an executive chef at a hospital there in Jacksonville. And I was like, okay, executive chef. All right, at a hospital, it's not that impressive.
The last chef I know was a liar too.
Yeah. But he said, hey, while we're here, or I'll make dinner one night, while you guys are at school, because it was a Friday, and usually Fridays are like pizza night, and he's like, no, I got you. Well, I'll make something good. So I had a couple fillets of salmon in the fridge. He went and bought a couple more. Made this amazing like salmon bite, like with rice and
nice.
Phenomenal. Like
he threw down.
No. It was good. Like I watched him too. Like he was doing like the chef, like cutting the onions and everything, like all fast, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I was like, this.
He was backing it up with the executive chef.
He gave
I don't know though. I don't know though.
Executive chef.
I feel like the minimal details you're giving about this cooking experience, I feel like I could do those things.
You can't. I'd love to see you.
I could cut the onions.
Use a knife the way this guy used a knife.
I did the fingers. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I think I could.
I don't believe you.
I think I do the pan thing too, like that.
One too many episodes.
Just a flick of the wrist.
I can do that once.
I got these wrists,
but
you'd be surprised.
But again, he was very good in the kitchen. It was very impressive. He made that. He made a dessert. I was like, this guy knows what's up. Like
why is it that when men can cook, you know what I'm saying? Like they're really good in the kitchen. It's not an effeminate thing. Like it's almost more manly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Well, I'm the one that cooks in my house.
I think that it's the technique.
Is it the technique?
There's something about the technique. It can be. I think when we do it, like not just me. When I get out of here and make myself something at home, I'm just whatever. But I think normally when you're preparing something, I think you take pride in kind of the technique and the presentation and everything. And so it's very artistic. It comes off like
a creation.
Yeah. I think we want it to. So I think we put in that extra
and those plates,
showmanship probably a little bit.
Those plates, the rice, he put a little like cilantro and like sprinkled it on.
Yeah, but like even like TV chefs, they're very like they're considered an archetype, like a manly.
Oh, like
thing.
Gordon Ramsay.
I mean, I think most chefs men.
I don't know. Is that true?
I think
when it comes to like big time,
so.
When it comes to big time chefs,
I said I think so. I don't know.
I think so.
You gotta have a big time personality.
I'd like to Google that.
You gotta kind of be a jerk because you're leading.
You're leading a big group.
Yeah,
you're leading like a lot of.
Not saying women can't lead.
Chefs.
No one. But
oh boy, yeah, you're digging deep over there.
I don't care.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Another thing I was thinking, just to go ahead and with the men cooking, I think it's another part of providing. You know what I mean? I think even when it comes to meals, we want to provide that for our families too.
I fed you tonight.
Not only did I provide the meal, but I prepared the meal for you too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
what's your go-to meal at the house?
what I cook. My
like what's
go-to?
your go-to meal to like for the wifey and
I go ahead and make this mean chicken homemade Frito's pasta. It's pretty with some broccoli and spinach.
Hold on. Your go-to meal is an Italian meal?
Yeah, it is. What should it be?
As an Italian,
I don't know, but as a proud Jamaican,
when it comes, first off is Jamaican, Puerto Rican,
okay,
and Panamanian.
Well, none of them are from Italy.
But the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. When it comes to those specific dishes, wifey makes those better than me.
Oh, she does? She's the indigenous cook?
It isn't. Well, I'll tell you this. The Jamaican dishes.
the indigenous dude.
The Jamaican dishes, I could probably do better. But when it comes to the Latin
like the Puerto Rican dishes.
The Latin dishes, she
what about you?
down.
What's your go-to meal if you're trying to impress somebody?
I'm not trying to impress
I know, but when you were.
That time long
Yeah,
ago.
that long season ago.
Honestly, it's been a while. Like all I have in mind is like, when I prepare things for like, I go all out when I'm making something for J. Marie and I to eat. But when I'm just cooking for myself, I mean, I just want it to taste good and be enough food.
What's one of your go-tos for you and J. Marie?
Yeah,
that she
rice,
loves it
beans,
too.
and pork chops.
Oh, pork chops. Pork chops are cool. Pork chops are not everybody can cook a good pork chop.
Chuletas.
Yeah, that's
like the thin ones too. No, but not everybody can cook a good pork chop.
I can make a pretty good pork chop.
You can overcook a pork chop.
You can.
Oh,
you
easy.
Can. You can over season it. You can.
It's a balance. Balancing act.
I can.
Yeah.
How
about you? What are you cooking? What are you cooking as your go-to?
I'm usually the main chef in the house.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're the every night dinner guy.
Mostly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a pretty elaborate dinner for you?
I like to do because I lived in China for a while. I do a really good fried rice.
Do you?
Yeah. I do.
Do you let your rice sit out overnight? Like the
I
whole
don't
thing?
do that. I don't have that much prep time.
Okay.
I'm a teacher. I don't have that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I also make a really good stuffed pepper rice.
Ooh, stuffed peppers.
I do stuffed peppers, but I do rice and beef. And
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's a great. Oh, stuffed peppers.
And last week I mastered loaded potato soup.
Oh wow.
And fantastic.
Yeah.
Like
I love that.
I don't like to, sometimes I amaze even myself. Just it was that
I
good.
say that about myself all the
What
time.
about you, Mike?
Just Han Solo.
What's your go-to?
Let's see. Go to
spaghetti, Prego.
Like signature, like you turned it up.
If I turn up,
Like if you was trying to impress somebody.
I mean, he made a good burger.
I'll make a
During July
like
4th?
if I'm making something, I'll make like a homemade like a homemade like a scampi, like either like a cream sauce from like scratch, you know what I'm saying? Like cream, white wine, butter,
okay,
those kind of things. Linguine,
like the same
little bit of
kind of dish I was talking about.
That's an Italian dish.
Your way.
Yeah, but I am Italian.
That isn't,
and that's kind of
Wait, are you?
Wait.
Yeah.
The long.
Wait, I've known you for 20 plus years. I've never heard of this.
also
is the most un-Italian name I know.
Look at this. Look at this lore that we're being
unless
introduced to.
it's short for something. De Longanici or
No.
De Longaruti.
that's racist.
In fact, yeah, it's very racist. I feel offended.
I'm just saying, hey, De Long.
As Italian myself, I'm very
offended.
Hey,
right
look,
now, too.
Amato, De Long.
So, my mother's maiden name is Di Pascali, and my dad, though, we just recently found out that my mother's father is off the boat from Italy. She is half Italian, but my dad, we just found out, is half Italian as well. And so
How did you just find that out?
my brother's done an ancestry thing, and get this, I haven't talked to him about it recently, but the last time I did talk to him about it, he was applying for dual citizenship in Italy.
Your dad?
No, my brother.
Because he just found out, hey, I got Italian.
On both sides. And he has it on Ancestry now, so it's pretty cool.
So are you going to go ahead and
No,
sign
but I'm
up?
cooking a dang good scampi.
So it's really it's really Delongiano.
Yeah.
It was, they dropped the half off, to kind of make it to pass. You're passing, you're white passing.
But the other side is French, though, right? Because that's what I thought it was. I thought it was French for some reason.
No.
DeLong isn't French either?
I don't think so. I think the DeLong is just like Anglo-Saxon from the long, like the DeLong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
from long out there.
Like they're just delineating from the longs.
From Britain.
Yeah.
The whitest of whites.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I like Delongiano.
Okay, back to your story.
Okay.
So he's cooked at your house. Let's speed this thing up a little bit.
So I'm just saying, I've met the guy, I approved, and I was kind of shocked because my sister, she's like, I think it was this guy. And I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. She's like, well,
she doesn't know?
Well, she said, I got him on camera. On the front door. Oh, dude, let me talk. All right. She's like, I got him on camera on the front door, leaving the house. He comes back, sits in the driveway, drunk out of his mind. I've seen the footage. It's pretty crazy. Stumbles up to the front door, trying to enter the code.
You're 100% sure that's him in the footage?
Oh, yeah.
100%?
Yeah, he's sitting there talking, trying to figure out, what's that code again?
But wouldn't you have seen the footage of him getting in the house?
No. This is way later. Again, I'll speed it up.
Okay.
But he sits in the driveway. She tries to call the cops. He's sitting in the driveway for 2 hours. Cops show up, and they're like, hey, you need to leave. And he's like, no, I live here. And they let him go.
They let him go, but not go in.
Yeah, they didn't do a sobriety test. I'm clearly drunk. You can see him on the camera, too, because they're talking to him outside of his car. Car's running, too, so that's operating motor vehicle. I don't know. I'm not a cop, but I'm just thinking, like, they didn't even check his ID.
Okay.
Which, if they would have, it would have stopped all of this. That's why I bring the story up.
Oh, okay.
But they let him go, let him drive off pissed drunk. And then later that night, somebody, most likely we know who, broke in through the back fence, went through because Amber doesn't have
any ring camera back there.
Okay,
gotcha.
Smashed the sliding door in.
Didn't.
So don't try it now. She didn't.
Yeah, don't try this now.
Well, she does now. I installed them. Broke the lock on the back sliding door, trashed the place. I mean, absolutely trashed the place. I'm talking, he must have watched Home Alone right before he did it. He went, that's a good idea. Okay. I'm going to be the wet bandits. He clogged all the sinks, all the tubs, like the drains, full blast, and then smashed
on the water,
punched her TV in, threw eggs everywhere, poured whiskey all over the guest bed, the couch that she paid like $1,200 for, a really nice couch. It smells good. It smells like Tennessee honey. I was sitting there cleaning. I'm like, Amber, this couch smells amazing. I'll take the couch if you want. But just
twist it in.
No, just it was awful. Just flooded the whole house,
and then left,
and then just left out the back door, obviously, because nobody.
But she wasn't home and didn't know that
she was not home, and then it ran for 2 days.
The water. How much water?
We're talking at least. This is what the utility company was saying. They said 500 gallons an hour from about 8 o'clock at night till whenever they turn the water off on Monday morning. So this is from like Saturday night to Monday morning. They said 500 gallons an hour.
Wow.
So
500 gallons. I'm trying to think of 500 milk jugs.
Because if he's opened up all the faucets, so everything, all the water in the house is running.
That's 12,000 gallons a day.
So she didn't know any of this, but she was like, hey, she called a friend. She's like, hey, I got an Amazon package. It just got dropped off. Can you go grab it really quick? I don't want him coming back and possibly taking it. And again, she has no idea.
She doesn't know that.
She has no idea the break-ins happened.
Right.
Her friend gets there. She sees water pouring out of the front door, out of the garage, and out of the foundations around the house. Like around the siding and everything, and she's like, "What the heck?" So she calls my sister, and she's like, "Hey, something's up." She's trying to go. She's on the phone. She goes back to the house, try to get in, and she notices it's smashed, like the lock's broken. And my sister goes, do not go in that house. Call the cops immediately. Yeah. Go to the road. Go to a neighbor across the street. He's got guns. And waited for the cops, and that's when I drove up, helped her out. They shut the water off, and just absolutely destroyed. So, so I spent all of yesterday driving her around, restraining orders, helping her get her car checked for trackers.
Right.
She's got a rental car right now. She's at a friend's house, an undisclosed location, where the ex-boyfriend would not know where she is, because he's that psychotic. He called her 40 plus times yesterday, and today, well, a little bit this morning. Called me 10, 15 times yesterday, texted me, blew up her phone and text messages. I mean, I got pictures upon pictures.
Yeah.
What's he saying in the text?
Please come back. We need to talk this out. I didn't do this.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. He said, "This is nuts." When she sent the photos of his mugshots, he said, "That's not me. That's my twin brother."
Oh wow.
And she goes, "You've never mentioned a twin brother."
Yeah.
You have.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't think he has
You
one.
told me you had 10 siblings, 5 brothers, 4 sisters.
I don't think he has one.
And you never mentioned a twin brother.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, we had a falling out. We don't talk no more," because he impersonates me and steals credit and all this kind of stuff. And he even sent her social security numbers saying, "Check these. This one's me and this one's my brother." I'm like, who memorizes their brother's social security number?
Not even that. He could just have one of his.
Wait a minute.
brothers
He
or
presented
sisters
2
he
social
could
security
from.
numbers.
Yep.
Okay, we got to give him a shot here.
Yeah,
maybe he's got his twin
let's
brother.
give him the benefit of the doubt.
Let's give him the benefit.
You know,
of the doubt. You got 2 social security numbers.
I'm not going to exhaust a lot of resources on that track of my investigation.
No.
Yeah.
No. But I mean, that's an easy.
It's super quick. I'm not gonna invest a lot of manpower on that side.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you wouldn't consider the possibility with two legitimate sis.
Yeah.
No?
This isn't The Prestige. You know.
Wow.
No.
Oh, guys. I mean,
That's a deep cut
pretty
movie.
tough.
I don't know if anybody knows
Pretty
that.
tough crowd.
That's
here.
a tough crowd, man.
Tough crowd, Mike.
Tough crowd. I mean,
I'll give
you
you
guys
the
are going to
benefit
feel
of-
pretty sheepish.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You the benefit of the doubt. You the benefit of the doubt. I don't know this guy from anybody. No, he's lying.
I'm just saying.
If
you're
you
gonna feel
suddenly
pretty
were
sheepish.
like, "Hey, let me introduce you," or "I have a twin brother that I've never spoken about," that's weird. But okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know this guy.
If they do end up
So far, he
arresting
sounds like a
some
piece of shit,
crazy
so-
meth head,
You're going to have egg on your face if he's got a twin brother.
I don't think I will.
Yeah.
I don't think I will.
Okay.
So, just to help you out, George, turns out he has no twin brother. So, shocker.
Well, dang it, you could have led with that.
Yeah, I
but,
could have.
He's got to marinate the story.
I
a
do.
little bit,
Building it.
You gotta-
Okay.
dramatic
Oh,
suspense.
speaking of extra, I forgot. So went to Home Depot, deadbolts, change all the locks, everything, Ring cameras. We got there. I called police department. I was like, "Hey, listen, we're going to the site. We got water mitigation people coming, but I don't feel safe us going in there yet because I don't have a weapon, but you guys do. Can you just have somebody clear the house for us and maybe stay for a few minutes while we're changing out locks and getting everything checked?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, sure, we can stay for 10, 15 minutes." I let the guy in through the back door. It's kind of cool. He pulls his gun and,
Yeah, it's clear in the.
yeah, he's like, "PD, coming in," like, it was awesome. Anyway, he clears the house, everything's good, and then on the kitchen table, there's a note.
Okay.
New development. My sister's like, "That was not there yesterday. We had pictures of every part of the house for the insurance company and all that kind of stuff, and that note was not there after the break-in." So, in the middle of the night, between Monday and Tuesday night, somebody broke in again, left a note for whoever's living there saying, "We're going to find him and we're going to kill him. He can run as much as he wants."
So it's a note threatening,
saying,
the
like, making it
ex-boyfriend.
look like the ex-boyfriend.
is being
We're
chased.
we're chasing this guy. We're trying to find him. We know he was here, and we're going to find his choice words that were said.
What were the choice words?
Bitch ass.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to have to
Wow.
edit that one out.
Okay.
No.
It's the first time you've ever heard me cuss on a podcast.
I'm telling you, monumental time.
Gonna hunt him down, and we're gonna kill him. Be on the lookout. The guy that's gonna do it is B. White. Like B initial, that's his first initial. White.
Like Barry White.
No,
Like
he
he's come
admitted
back.
to the crime beforehand. B.
Yeah.
White is B. White's confessing.
B. White is gonna find him and kill him.
Okay.
And
Seems odd.
Yeah, the police officer
He
when
couldn't
he's
be black, but he be white.
Well,
Watch out.
Well,
Be white.
Could be white. Yeah.
On that.
He's
on
being
that
chased by
behind.
this white dude, man.
So the officer, officer, when he saw that, because my sister, 100%, this was not here.
Yeah.
He obviously was looking at it like, this is baloney. Like, obviously.
So what did he think?
He thinks, he's like 99%, he knows it's the ex-boyfriend.
Oh, he
He's
wrote
got-
his own note.
A weak attempt to try to throw it off of him.
He's telling us, I suspect 99% for sure, but I can't say and go arrest him, because we have
These
to have
cops
all
are
the
quick,
evidence.
man. They know what's up right quick.
Well, you got to think. Priors.
I've been looking for B. White.
Yeah. So remember, this guy has a long list of priors.
Okay.
Did I list the priors? Did I
No.
say it yet?
But there's a
But good thing
On
it
the
wasn't the same
podcast?
cops that ran up on him on the driveway because they
That's
wouldn't
true.
have done anything about
Right?
it anyway.
That's
so
true.
at least,
That's
Yeah.
true.
facts.
So
Facts.
remember,
Those are beat cops.
Remember-
those aren't
Yeah.
these guys are smart.
His
these guys
felony
are
priors.
detectives.
yeah.
His felony priors are armed robbery,
Okay.
domestic violence,
Huh.
armed robbery,
She could have been.
more domestic violence,
Oh, my
and
gosh.
kidnapping. Like what?
Who'd he kidnap?
I don't know. It doesn't say on the the list of felonies with his mugshots, but but clearly that was his twin brother. So,
Wow.
but yeah, the cop is like, listen, with all these priors, domestic abuse, previous restraining orders from exes and things like that, it's most likely him. But we just don't have all the evidence collected, processed to say it's definitely him.
Let's fast forward. Did they catch him?
So yeah, that was this morning.
They
So
caught him today.
here's what happened last night. I got home around 11 o'clock. I'm watching basketball game, getting ready to go to sleep. Duke beat Florida by 1 point. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a Duke fan. But she sends
Side
me a
note,
screenshot.
hold on, quick side note. Do you see Duke's new recruit for next year?
Yeah.
That kid's gonna be amazing,
Dude.
Christian Laettner. I'm kidding.
7 foot and he moves like a point guard.
I can't
Yeah?
wait.
Wow.
It's gonna be incredible. Okay, go
Cooper
ahead.
Flag on steroids.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so he messages my sister.
Yeah.
And she sends me the screenshot. He says, please come back to me. I'm sitting in a place with a gun ready. And if you don't come back to me,
So
I'm
he's
going to kill
communicating with her.
Yeah. But she's not responding. She has ignored him the entire day. She's gotten countless messages.
Oh, he's
phone
reaching
calls.
out. He's ready
Oh,
to mend. He's ready to mend
I'm
the
talking.
fences.
Yeah, he's like, none of this was me. I will pay for damages. All this kind of stuff. He's trying. I'm telling you, he's trying to charisma his way back in there.
Pay for
Wow.
damages
But he
that he
said-
didn't commit.
But again, he said, if you
What is it
don't
about
come
your
back,
That's very
sister that
chivalrous. That's
that
very
drives him
chivalrous
crazy?
of him.
it's that Amato gene, you know.
Yeah, that mo-
Like,
'cause
it's
Intense animal magnetism.
because he obviously lost his mind and then he wants to come back.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a new
well,
level.
and he said, if you don't come back, I'm going to kill myself right now.
oh,
Or if you don't even talk to me, I'm going to blow my head off with this gun.
oh.
And so she texted me the screenshot. She's like, what do I do? In my head, I was like, tell him to do it. But
Wow.
I didn't do that, obviously. I was like,
Mm.
that'll be the, end of the troubles.
Yeah.
But,
Send him the gif of Ben Stiller. Do it. Do it.
Your bigger
it.
Christian side
Yeah.
said no.
no, yeah.
There we go.
Jesus was like, no, don't say that. I was like, call the
Wow.
cops. Call the cops. Now that he's threatened his own life, now they can track him, Baker Act him, all that kind of stuff, and detain him. Therefore, he can't break back into the house at all or threaten you.
And they got time to gather more evidence while
Yep.
they already know.
Well, here's
where
what
he's at.
happened. They found him. I think St. Augustine Beach somewhere. They tracked his license plate from this ex-girlfriend's stolen truck.
He's driving around a stolen truck.
As far as I understand.
Okay.
Again, I could be wrong,
Right.
but they tracked the truck down. I guess city cameras looking at
Mhm.
but they get to him and they say, listen, we're getting messages that you're suicidal, and he tries to pull the charisma. No, I'm not suicidal. I was just joking. All that kind of stuff. And they go, well, let's run your ID. Make sure you're okay, who you are, who we think you are, and everything. And they run his ID and see that he has 3 or 4 warrants for his arrest in St. Johns County, where he's at. And so
Gotcha.
they grab him, put him in jail, and then my sister calls me literally an hour before I got here and says, guess what? They searched the truck and they found my shotgun.
Wow. Wow.
So her shotgun that he stole, that the thief, twin brother, clearly, stole and planted in his truck, was in.
I mean, to me, okay. I don't want to let anybody off the hook, but to me, you're dealing with obviously somebody with a mental problem.
No,
he's just a normal guy.
Yeah, he's normal. No, come on.
Mental problem is he's an idiot.
Look. This is the way I take it, right?
How do you take? Please.
The way that I see it, and I don't really know the specifics, but just from the information I'm getting.
Please, play him with that.
So, perfect boyfriend, so-called, right? To begin with, everything's great.
Made a good impression.
Anthony's straight with him. His sister's in love with him. Everything's fine. Trust him. Watch my house.
I question my judgment now.
What? No. Trust me.
Honestly,
I would question it after this too. But at the same time, some person calls out the blue, your sister, paints all these pictures about the ex-boyfriend.
Are you retelling the whole story again?
No. I'm just telling you. No, I'm going to get to one point.
Okay,
right
to that.
Talks to your sister. Your sister, instead of going ahead and waiting to see him, text this guy that he's thinking that everything's good, right? In his mind, everything's going good. Everything's going straight. He just got a text out the blue. Pack up your stuff, get out, and I don't want to see you no more.
Well,
I forgot she did text him
with rap sheet.
So maybe that set him off.
Attached to the message.
No,
but maybe that set him off.
But that's the whole thing I'm saying. Out of the blue, from
the get,
babe, watch my house. Everything's cool. To beep. While he's
pack
watering,
it up and get out.
While he's watering her flowers.
Hey, is that a euphemism?
Hey, get up out of here. I see you're a thug and a felon, and I want you out before I get there.
Yeah.
So my thinking is this guy, obviously he has made mistakes in the past, but maybe he was on an honest run and trying to go ahead. Wait, I don't know. I don't know. And this is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying this, and I'm not saying
I feel like he's one step away from telling us that he's for cashless bail.
Wait up. Listen, can I go ahead and play this out, or are we gonna go in and shoot me down?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying that if you get that text out the blue and you're thinking everything's good, that could throw you off. And if he did have these problems, it easily made him relapse. That's how come the drinking took forth. And now as he's drunk,
you think it's alcohol? Okay.
Now as he's drunk, thinking
he's
about
doing all this crazy stuff because he's drunk.
This girl I love, she threw me out because of my past. I'm trying to do right, but she just threw me out. Now I'm bugging out. You see, I'm trying to do right. I don't. Every time and then the guy blacks out.
And you think, he blacked out.
Nope. Sorry.
And like I said, I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just saying.
That's a very generous account of that story. I got to tell you.
That could be, because I know that I would be caught off guard if I got a text telling me to go out the crib.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Before you prove that story's bananas, but before you prove that, let me ask you a question. What's the craziest thing you've done in a breakup?
Wow, this is a great departure from...
No, I think it's relevant.
It's on point, especially after that...
Sustained.
The craziest thing I've done.
The witness will answer.
I'll allow it.
and second, and two, like...
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
I won't allow it. I say, yeah, I did a little stalking.
Did you?
Did a little
stalking. You know, a lot of, I think
some light stalking.
Yeah,
all of us have done a little light stalking.
There's no mask involved or anything like that. Let
me tell you something. No judgment here. No judgment here. I have never been a stalker. Okay, no judgment though.
Just on Facebook.
I can tell you that I've done this for a long time. I've done this kind of work for a long time. And I think the default setting of most guys who are like deep in on a relationship, it's funny when things fall apart, they do turn into stalkers a little bit. It's almost like a natural default. They're like, what is happening? And they don't understand. And so they get fixated on it.
Yeah, I caught myself. I stopped, but I caught myself. I'm like, what am I doing here, bro? Like, this ain't me.
Yeah.
but I see myself right there looking.
And I'm not justifying it, but I think it's a curiosity thing. I think it's like I want to know what I'm either competing with or what's taking my place.
What did I miss?
Exactly.
How did I miss this?
Yeah. I'm not justifying it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that unless you're really like far out there, I think when the average guy slips into that, it's more of a. I have this morbid curiosity that I want to satiate. I need to like know. I'm not getting any answers any other way, right?
Right.
I'm again, no justification.
I'm not justifying
I'm just
it.
saying
I'm not saying it's the right thing. Obviously, it's the wrong thing.
No, it ain't.
So you're saying, but what about? Okay, let me ask the question in reverse. What's the worst thing that a woman's ever done?
Oh, try to beat me up.
Oh, really? Physical violence?
Yeah, physical violence.
Physical violence?
Yeah, throwing bows and scratching and
really
screaming.
You hit her back, right? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No. I'm joking.
No. He paused. He paused.
He did
pause.
No.
You paused. You got to get quicker on that answer.
I paused to go ahead and think of the absurdity of the question.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think that's absurd.
It's not absurd, but you are protected under the Fifth Amendment. You don't have to incriminate yourself.
Yeah, please. Don't answer. Just say I plead the Fifth.
I would never play the Fifth because there's nothing to go ahead and plead. You can't play the Fifth,
but you can plead it.
Hey, there's nothing to plead.
Okay.
Hey,
I got you.
It's your constitutional right.
I took the damage.
A pleading of the Fifth is not a guilty verdict.
No, it's not guilty. It's not guilty.
No,
it's just I'm not answering
every
this.
right. You have every right to do it.
You're right. It's part of your constitutional rights.
You also have every right to defend yourself against anyone.
What about you,
man
guys?
or woman?
I was under the spotlight.
Craziest thing a woman's ever done to you?
Physical violence.
Really?
Yeah.
I have never had a woman be physically violent with me. What about you?
Spread a lot of lies about me, saying I had gotten someone pregnant with twins.
Lying on your balls, bro.
Lying about my balls. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
When that happened, I was like, I think you have to have sex for that to happen first.
Again, plead the Fifth.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have sex till I was married. So when she said that, I was like, I haven't had sex yet. That's not how that works.
Okay.
And then she tried and she did date one of my buddies to try to make me jealous, you know.
Yeah.
He asked me, he's like, hey, you mind if I date her? I was like, yeah, go for it. If you can handle it crazy.
But that's a good buddy. At least he asked you.
He did, but we obviously weren't friends anymore.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You broke the bro
You don't think
code.
a buddy should date?
That's bro code.
You don't think a buddy should date the...
Hey.
So,
look, M.O.B. Period.
Yeah, but if you're done, like if you end it with an ex, like we're not talking about like a wife or a fiance, just an ex, and your buddy's like, "Hey, I'm kind of interested." No. She's off limits to everyone that you know.
Everyone in my immediate circle. Yeah. We don't. Come on. It's just uncouth.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bro code. You never date somebody's ex.
Never date somebody's ex.
A friend's ex. No.
It depends on what level of friend.
If you are still friends.
Yeah, especially if you're still friends.
Unless you're ready to burn that bridge of a relationship.
If look, long gone friendships are a whole
different
other
deals.
Yeah,
different
that's
deals.
a different deal. An existing current friendship, and your guy comes over like, hey,
let me reverse it.
Mind if I dip my toe in? Go ahead, bro, but you're out of my circle. It's like, I mean, it's not a fight. It's like, go ahead, but like,
we're done.
Cutting you off.
We're not.
Okay, let me
not
ask you in reverse. Does it work reverse the other way? Can you date an ex's friend?
An ex?
One of your ex's friends after the relationship's ended, maybe for good reasons.
I mean,
do you follow the same code as you expect for somebody else?
Why would you though?
Well, I was talking to Mike about one today where it's like it's happening.
They're probably still friends. Why would you?
Maybe at some level, or maybe not. But like, they were.
I think maybe there's a circumstance where if they were friends and it's your ex and now they're no longer friends and maybe there's been some time. Maybe that scenario.
But especially if they're still friends. How long you wait? A year? 2 years? They got to be not friends.
I don't know.
For 2 years?
To me, the more important part is if they're still like.
It's
friends.
interesting though that your guy version story code is different than if it's the opposite sex.
Well, No, because I also provided the addendum to like saying that if it's a guy, again, I think if you are no longer friends with that guy, and it's his ex, right, and it's been an ample amount of time and everything's kind of clear,
Okay.
it's like I think you kind of know where it's like it's in the clear. Like this, all of this is in the past.
Life is funny.
But I wouldn't want to
and-
involve myself with the friend of my ex.
Really? You wouldn't do that?
Yeah, why
What
would
if
you
she's
do that?
beautiful?
There's still too many connections
Okay.
there.
There's also other beautiful women.
Yeah, there's
Sometimes.
there's tons
It's
yeah.
definitely
All the
true.
time.
I think I err with the guys, but I do know this, that when it comes to, I've seen it happen so many times.
What happened? What happened?
I got some of my boys is like their wives is some of my other boys like ex, and that's his wife. Like,
Yeah, no.
you know what I mean? And
Ooh, do we know anybody like that? Do we know anybody that? Oh, we do know some people like that.
and nobody says anything now.
Yeah.
Everybody's just
We
like,
do know some people
it
like
is
that.
what it is because they made something of
We
it,
know
right?
some
It isn't
people
like
like
it was
that.
just like some, but at the same time,
But everyone is still so like at the same
the
function.
line, though? What's the line
Wait.
that
So
is-
at the same function, you have married couples whom the wife, like her ex, is there too, just playing dominoes over there.
yeah.
Yeah,
With
that's
her
weird.
husband.
I find that weird.
Yeah, but hold on. Is it weird? Okay, do you think it's weird? Is the line that gets crossed is there has to be sexual intimacy? What if they just dated and they just kissed once or twice or like?
Still weird.
That's different. I
okay,
think that's
so
different.
it is the sex.
I think that's different. Yeah.
it's the sex that draws the line.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it was just like a failed attempt, like, hey, we went on a few dates, it didn't work out.
Then it's fine.
I think there's a lot more leeway there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think there is, but again,
Wow.
no sex before marriage for me. So that was
so your lines are even.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
no, you dated her.
Just
We're no
the
longer
idea.
friends.
You thought about it, and
Yeah,
that was enough.
like what the heck, man? Why would you like 3 weeks later, like, hey, can I date Cassie? No,
Yeah, no.
I guess so. Yeah, but we're not hanging out anymore.
Oh wow.
Like
What
that's
about you?
messed up.
It's the sex, huh? It's the sex that makes it weird.
No, it is.
But also,
Yeah.
the sex
Like
would definitely make it
even
weird.
if you don't have, even if like the breakup was like, yeah, no, I'm glad to be rid of her. Like you don't even have it's not about like, oh, I'd be jealous over her. It's just more like, nah, man. Like, what do you? I don't know. It's just weird, man.
Yeah.
again, bro code.
I know.
What if I was at your house? What if we were hanging out, right? And you
Okay.
threw something in the trash, and then I just came back in the room just eating from your. Wouldn't that be weird?
The fact that you just
call it trash. You identify it as trash, and then you identify
even weirder.
yourself as a trash eater.
I like
even weirder.
I like my metaphors very vivid.
You throw out the trash, and then I'm eating the trash.
Did it drive home the point or not?
Oh, it drove it home.
There you go.
I'm
All right.
on so
driving
many
home
levels.
mentally.
On so many levels.
Hey,
You threw it out,
that was good.
and I come back in the living room
He's
like,
gonna go again. He's going back to it.
yeah, because I mean it.
He's
I'm on
doubling
board.
down
I'm
on
on
it.
board.
Mike.
Say what I mean,
doubling
man.
down.
I like it. It's a good analogy. It's a good
He's
analogy.
doubling down. I'm telling you.
I'm
We got
almost
a
50, bro.
hardcore.
I say what I mean.
Oh,
And I mean what I
hardcore.
say.
wow. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about it as
That
you
was
guys were
wild.
talking about it. I hadn't really thought about it, but we do know quite a few people that are in this scenario. But okay.
Eating somebody else's
Hey,
trash.
check this out. Yeah, eating a lot of trash. My
Okay,
uncle.
Can I?
I'm
okay,
just
go
gonna say
ahead,
real quick,
go
just
ahead,
real
go
quick.
ahead,
My
go ahead.
uncle, right? My uncle and his wife
Okay.
had best friend, couple, years, always, both of
Yeah.
them. This, that, clubs, this and
Yeah.
that. You know what ended up happening in the end?
Yeah, they swapped. That happens a lot.
Nah.
They swapped,
That's
bro.
wild.
That happens a lot.
That's wild.
That
They
happens
swapped.
a lot.
The dude
It may
ended
happen a
up
lot.
with
I
the
just think
wife.
it's wild.
The husband ended
Yeah.
up with his ex.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. That
And now
was-
they're still like friends as couples, but they've just
Yeah.
Nah, that didn't work. Once
Oh,
they
they're
switched,
not friends
everybody
okay.
threw up the signs like, nah, we over here, we on this
Oh,
side, you
okay,
on that
okay.
side.
Yeah.
But
No,
I still think it's weird, but I think it'd be weirder. Yeah, if it's
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say, if
we all hang out now.
I had two
all
guys-
good.
for that, if they still hanging around, they might as well just go ahead and put the upside down pineapple and just say,
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
What's the
Wow.
upside down pineapple?
Swing.
oh,
Swingers.
that's another podcast, bro.
Oh.
That's another podcast.
Okay.
That's another podcast.
I'm not a big pineapple guy. Listen,
I hope
I
you're
love
not.
pineapple.
Huh?
I love pineapple.
Just-
It's my
just
favorite.
not
you know
the
what?
upside down one.
You know what? I like pineapple.
It's good for your stomach.
Like the Brazilians do it.
No,
Roasted with the honey and the
Oh, no.
cinnamon.
Just
No.
raw
Don't say no. Don't
raw
say
dog.
no.
No, I
don't
raw
say no.
dog my pineapples.
Do not say no. Do
No,
not say
what
no.
you said sounds.
Oh,
I've never.
Really?
Tried, but it sounds
Really?
Just what you
Are,
said
are
sounds
you,
good.
Are you serious right now? Really?
I'm like
Are you
George,
guys
just raw
like?
dog.
Are you guys at the position in your life where, let's say, if I gave you like 2 months' notice, you go out and have a nice dinner and pay for it yourself, so I can't pay for you?
Yeah.
Well, if it's honey
Yeah.
cinnamon drizzled pineapple, I know this ain't no low end restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm
down.
good for 3.
I'm giving you a 2 month notice.
All
I'm
right.
down. I'm
Well,
down.
I
Right out in
got
2
time to
months.
save.
We're gonna
Thank
have
you.
a guys' dinner out in 2 months. Okay.
I'm down.
Let's go.
I'm telling you, it's gonna change your world.
Okay.
It's gonna change your world. You're gonna be like, wow.
Honey cinnamon pineapple, right? That's what you said. I could have sworn that's what you said.
They spit cook it and then they.
So it's smoked. Wow.
It's like, well, it's a slow cooked. It's like a slow cooked, like a grill cooked, and then it's honey and cinnamon.
No, that sounds.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I
It's-
mean,
it's-
No, it
when
sounds
you
good.
guys eat this,
Sounds
you're
good.
gonna literally, first of all,
Oh,
I
boy.
hope that-
Here we go.
Just thank you.
Here we
Express
go.
some gratitude.
So it begins.
You know what? This is so good. I'm going to
begins.
cover your dish.
Right?
so amazing, so amazing. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. I had leaders of the church. This is years and years ago. Over 15, 16, 20 years ago. The guys were really friends. And the couples were friends, but the guys were really friends. And there was really a third couple. So there were 3 couples, and they were all friends, right? And then one of the two of the couples, ultimately, one of the couples leads and gets a divorce. They were headed for a divorce. They were kind of like the worst couple of the bunch. The other ones were at least faking it. And then one couple makes it. They're great. They were never going to get a divorce, but they were hanging out with these people. And the other couple then gets divorced. And then the guys, they don't swap, but the one guy takes the other guy's wife, and the guys stayed friends.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What race were
I will
they?
reserve the
Huh?
most.
What race were they?
Those were some Caucasians.
Very open minded.
Well, occasionally.
For this type of thing, more often than maybe other demographics.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You think? You think
Yeah.
that? You think that's true?
Yeah, for this type of thing, yeah.
Well, it's this. I didn't want to say. I was going to say something more. I was like, they were married.
That's for the after.
They were married.
Oh,
So there you go. Okay. Okay.
I got some comments for after the.
Okay.
Hey, wait, real quick, because I didn't forget this. What about you? Craziest thing you did? Couple.
Crazy thing I did.
You did.
I'm going to be honest with you, and this is horrible. I'm not saying this that I'm proud of this.
Do you think I
Okay?
was proud of saying that? You know, I
No, I
mini
think
stalked?
honestly,
I wasn't proud of
honestly,
that.
I saw it coming for you. For me, I'm going to tell you this.
I want to extend some grace and mercy. Go ahead, finish your statement, Mike.
I'm just going to be honest. I'm being transparent here. This is not meant to avoid or dip. I always move on quickly. I just always go, okay, that's fine, and I move on. I don't give it a lot of energy or thought.
Never.
I've
Never.
never been
Your
in.
first love. Never. You never been hurt. You never.
No,
you-
I'm
like,
not
that
saying
you expressed it. That you expressed
No,
it
no,
in
no.
some way.
I'm not saying I wasn't hurt. I'm just saying the way I digest that hurt is not to try to go, ugh, like to hold on. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying?
And it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Never been out of character that you're like, man, but this one, I did get a little cuckoo for this one. Nobody got you a little cuckoo.
Can I tell you one story? This is a great story.
Yeah.
The opposite happened, but it's a great story. Okay.
The other
so
chick
this
got
is this is
cuckoo.
a fun story. So
She went cuckoo on you.
no, this is a fun story. This is a significant relationship. She cheated. My brother found out. Called me. I was in college and told me. He called me, and the office came from the college. Like I was playing basketball at the time. I was playing basketball in college, and they came to like the court, and they were like, "Hey, you've got
Like just playing around basketball or professionally for the school?
for the school, like playing for the school." And he called me, and the office came down and said, "Hey, you have a family member on the line that you need to come up and take the call." And I was like, "Oh crap, I literally thought my parents had died or something." You know what I'm saying? Like my brother and I don't talk like that too much. So he called. This is literally the length of the call. He goes, "Hey man, saw, I don't want to name this person, saw this person kissing some other dude. Really sorry. Talk to you later.
Yo.
It was like, hey, here's what you need to know.
Effective.
And that was effective. And you know what? I was thankful for it.
Hey, he upheld the bro code.
I was thankful for it. I was very hurt. I was very hurt because I was very into this person. Very hurt. Let it go. Let it go.
Next game, he scored 35 points.
Did the person deny?
No, this is the best part. This is the best part. When I say I let go quickly. Probably like 6 months to a year later, we were cordial friends. We had the same friend group. I was back in town from college. She was back at my hometown. And in the same friend circle on a night, I ended up at her house at like a social gathering. And it was a bunch of people. And I was friends with her parents. And we're all standing there in the kitchen talking. And it's late at night. It's probably like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And the doorbell rings. And we're waiting on one of my friends to come. One of my friends to show up. So I go to the door because I think it's one of my friends. And it's the guy that she was cheating on that she's still in a relationship with. I'm on the inside of the house. He's on the outside.
You was letting him in.
And he's livid that I'm there.
Yeah.
And I just locked the door and was like...
Nah.
I was like, forgive you.
Yeah.
For
and
your trespass.
Talk about timing. They had to call the police.
Talk about
They had to
timing.
call the police to get him out of there.
Because he went buck wild.
Buck wild.
Oh,
Wow.
Dude, we were standing, like all of us moved to, I remember there was like 6 of us in the laundry room at one point, like with the blinds. He was losing it. And I was like, this is the best ever. So that's that's the best story.
Yeah, you switched the locks. That was,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
Light work.
Light work. I just keep it going. Keep it
Can
moving.
I correct Glenn's assumption that he was on the up and up and trying to make his life up?
Yeah.
So his most recent arrest was October 5th.
This year.
Yep.
Like several weeks ago.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
under 2 months ago.
while they were dating,
Okay, let me ask you this.
Plus, if let's say I'd give a little credit to that if from the get-go he was like, hey, I'm not proud of this. Let me just lay all the cards out on the table. This is the life that I lived up, but I've made some changes, this and that. But to keep it a secret
and come up with the identity twin.
And this is how our family is.
Question.
This is how our family is.
We'll close with this. We'll close with this. So let's pretend that they were in like let's pretend they were married. Okay. Like, what's the Christian response to this? Like, what's the Christian's responsibility in when a person does something so egregious that it's either violence towards their dwelling, violence towards them, it's violence towards a pet, like it's some, craziness. Like it's so egregious. What's the Christian's responsibility then? Right? Do they have to forgive them?
Me as a Christian brother?
No, to them, the person, the person that's going to be their ex. Like, what's their responsibility to that person? Do they have to forgive them? Do they have to continue to be able to take phone calls? Do they got to be nice to them? Do they have to go to what's the deal?
I'm all about that forgiveness. But forgiveness with boundaries. Like, yeah, I forgive you, but you're not a part of this family, our lives. You're gone.
Okay.
Especially with what's happened. That
makes sense, though.
Yeah, I'm not. There's no way I will ever communicate.
What if they were married though?
I guess it would probably change a little bit if they was married, because I think it's a more firmer commitment, like the covenant. I don't know. Marriages go through ups and downs, craziness, and then they make,
But if you start flooding the house.
No, flooding the house is crazy, but
flooding the house, domestic abuse.
But
hold on, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
But he's never touched her.
But he would eventually. With a past.
You're a Christian. You're a Christian.
Yeah.
Your wife's mad at you. She floods the house. Right?
What? I don't know. There might not be no coming back, but there might be coming back too. I don't know, but I know this, that
you marriage, can come back from flood the house.
But I'm just saying, marriage is different than boyfriend girlfriend. Like
100%. I'm not denying that.
So I just think there might be another layer of consideration, just an extra layer.
If you were married, Jesus says the only reason is infidelity. But if she floods the house,
wait, forget about that infidelity. But if she stabs you, you think I want to? Oh, she didn't cheat on me. She just stabbed me real quick in the side of my liver. You think I'm going to be okay sleeping at night?
Tis a flesh wound.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be looking for deeper in the clauses for like, does this count as abandonment or infidelity? Like, how can I lawyer this? Right?
You're going to sleep putting phone books around your mid-torso to make sure if you get stabbed, you get some type of protection.
I was almost there.
Yeah.
That's a scary place to be. So, like I said, there's a lot of things that, like what Air said, you got to have a boundary, right? You got to have a boundary.
So, the boundary is you can't live here in this house you flooded?
That's one of them.
you wet bandit, you.
That's one of them.
I mean, as a pastor, what are you thinking?
I think that we almost have a like. Okay, I'll say this. I'll say this out loud. I think that the teaching that Jesus gives in Matthew 19, when the guys come and start asking about divorce, it is interesting, right? Because it's very obvious that Jesus is saying none of this stuff is supposed to be going on. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be completely different than this. So that it's very clear that his demeanor is, where do I even start? Right? Because none of this is supposed to be going on. And then it's very clear that he settles on something, that he literally goes, well, Moses instituted a law, not because it fixed the problem, because it limited the problem. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That was the institution of the law, not to fix it, but to limit it, right? And so then he takes the next step and goes, I'll do the same. I'll limit it, right? But I don't think the limit is supposed to be exhaustive in its reasons. I just think it's meant to say there was never meant to be relational fallout like this. There was never meant to be divorce. There was never meant any of this stuff. All of it is wrong for any reason.
Yeah.
But in this broken world, with the hard hearts
of hearts,
yeah, we got to do some limits. That's what legal standards are about. They're about limits.
And you know what I think it is too, because all right, we're Christians. We're supposed to extend that grace and mercy, especially when it comes to marriages, from what I've been seeing, from what I've experienced. Yeah. But it definitely has to be efforts on both parties to make that work, because you could be a Christian who's trying to do what you need to do, and other parties ain't contributing as much, and then it has to do with patience, right?
Yeah, but hold on. Let me give you I'm gonna give your example back to you, and that I would argue that it doesn't fit your very nice ethereal response, right? If she stabs you once, but then says, "Oh, I made a horrible mistake. I promise I'll never do it again."
I might believe it. I might.
Glenn's like, she hot?
Yo,
she hot.
I might.
This guy's a lover.
What that booty do though?
I might give her a pass, depending.
Really? If she stabbed you?
Depending on.
What was it depending on?
How severe the stab wound. That's first. That's first.
She lacerated your liver.
You know what I mean? If it's something like defensive, little slices,
not defensive. She wasn't defending herself.
No, I'm saying,
she
like, if I got little slices, slash,
you. No,
puncture,
she gets you.
Puncture in a major
I'm
organ.
Talking straight Puerto Rican.
That was racist. It could have been so many other cultures.
Yeah, but I mean, some stereotypes.
But I will say this.
The Puerto Rican just co-signed.
It'll have to be a very, very heavily thought of if there was going to be some reconciliation, because 8.9 out of 10 is probably going to be, that's it. Because for the simple fact that I can't sleep right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I won't be able to sleep.
I'm going to reword it. So you can't trust her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she might stab me again.
Which is reasonable.
Stab me once, shame on you. Stab me twice. No.
Stab me twice, I might be dead.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the guy, the Australian guy who does the comedy routine, the Fool Me Once? It's so good. I got to show you guys. He goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. fooled me 3 times. Shame on you. You're picking on a vulnerable man.
You're a bully.
That was, that was
So
good.
good.
That
It's
was
so
good.
man.
That was good.
I'm just saying.
What about Hosea though?
I think okay. I'll defend that too.
Like
So
he
there's-
marrying hoes.
No, real quick.
Kid's not his. He's
Yeah,
sticking with her.
But
Again.
God told him to stick around.
No, but hold
Yeah,
on.
I was gonna say that's
hold on, hold on.
that's yeah. Go ahead.
Hosea.
I know.
I think about
The nation.
yeah. Hosea is
analogy.
not meant to be prescriptive.
Yeah.
Do you know
It
what
was
I'm saying?
analogy.
Yeah, it's meant to be an analogy.
But it still was his life.
A couple things. Usually when people read and tell the story of Hosea, they read into it things that may or may not be there. Remember, this is first originally written in Hebrew, and we kind of embellish it a little bit and create this like prostitute kind of thing when it doesn't actually say that, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, but I even in that, there's a reason behind it that's bigger than the typical human relationship. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. We live in a time where if you're involved in a Protestant or even Catholic, even more so with Catholic, Protestant, Catholic, Christian, and you're taking your faith seriously, most Christian leaders are presenting the law like it's prescriptive of righteousness, meaning that, well, if you get a divorce and it's only for adultery, you're good. You're still righteous, right? That's not what Jesus was saying. Jesus wasn't saying is if you get a divorce and it was for, unfaithfulness, you're still righteous. He's literally saying every divorce is unrighteous.
But not even that.
Yeah.
Even if we keep the marriage, we're still unrighteous.
That's right.
So
it's not meant to be descriptive
Yeah.
of who's good and who's bad.
yeah.
And mostly we treat divorcees as if they're good or bad in the divorce. And that's dangerous. I think.
Nah, man, the regular people. I think what I think, because I don't know his mind, but what I think when Jesus is telling us these things and when we're reading, he's trying to tell us what was always meant, not what is. He
Right.
recognizes what is, but he's trying to express, hey, this is what was meant by it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
In the created order.
and
of things,
even though what's meant may be unachievable because the standards are so high, he's letting us know it's still okay, I feel, to follow this way that he's put forward to us pertaining to these certain institutions.
I think he just said we shouldn't be playing this game, but if you're going to play this game, then these are the parameters.
And I'll tell you why he does that. I'm going to give you my reason why.
I don't want my kids hitting each other, but if you're going to hit each other, use the pillows or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's like
I'll tell you why.
You
because
shouldn't do this.
What you're saying is accurate because of this reason. Most theologians would say that the law was not meant to create a pathway to righteousness. But the second use of the law is the limitation of sin and brokenness, meaning that laws instituted for people and societies and families and tribes and everything so that it puts curbs.
Yes, to keep it in.
Yeah, it's like, dude, we can't stop it all.
Anarchy.
But we can't have anarchy. We can't have craziness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't say that to say it's okay to get a divorce for any reason. I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying what Jesus was saying about divorce was, hey, you guys are more broken than you know. Moses instituted this reasoning because of your brokenness, not because of your righteousness. And even following his law doesn't lead to righteousness.
Yeah.
Right? That's an accurate reading of that passage. That's all I'm saying. I think if we were really on, I think the scariest thing, if we were really honest, it's worse. I think what Jesus is actually saying is all divorce for every single reason is never what God intended. If we just said that, that's what we should all go with.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
And
but in this world that's broken, where people get stabbed, guess what? Sometimes divorces, when they flood in the house,
yeah.
sometimes in a broken world with broken hearts, that's the best you can do. Is, hey, you got to go your way, I got to go mine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, yeah, man. We could put a cap in that. That sounds like a good.
That's as far as we can go for tonight.
That would sound like
I feel
a
like
good
we
pin
solved
drop.
something right there.
Maybe.
Probably the closest we've come to it at least.
A while.
I would say at least halfway.
And good to have you back.
Yeah.
Love you, Ginger brother in the house.
And we put Jesus back in the center.
I love it.
Come on.
God bless
got your
you.
pastor in.
I got you.
Come
I
on,
love
baby.
it. Love you, made
Let's
it.
go.
Peace. That was hilarious. That was it.